Hey, this is Owen O'Malley with Bass Club Chicago, and today we're talking 112 cabinets. You can see we've got a variety of 112 cabinets here. 112s are becoming a very popular cabinet choice for gigging bassists. They split the difference frequency-wise between the traditional 115 or 210 cabinet. They retain the sort of punch and mid-range clarity of a 10-inch speaker while extending the frequency range into the lower frequencies. They don't get quite as sort of woofy as a 115 can. They still retain a lot more definition. And they're also generally a more compact speaker. So if you're doing smaller gigs or if you're traveling around to a variety of gigs, it's much easier to port a 110 than a 112 than it is a 115 or a 210. Behind me here, or to the side of me here, I've got our three most popular 112 cabinet options. We've got the DNS-112 from DNA, David Nordschow Audio. We have the DB112 from Aguilar, and the HD112 from Bergantino. All three of these cabinets have their own different strengths. They're all 8-ohm cabinets. They all have relatively similar power handling. The DNA handles 450 watts, the Aguilar handles 300, the Bergantino handles 350. They all have tweeters with tweeter controls. They all have internal crossovers, but they all do sound different, and the cabinet you choose is going to be based a lot on your tonal preferences and your playing style. So the DB112 down here and the HD112 right here are more similar to each other than they are to the DNA over there. The DNA is a neodymium speaker, and it's built into a plywood enclosure, and it's a little lighter weight. It's about 36 pounds. These guys over here are both ceramic magnets. They're both built into 100% Baltic birch enclosures. They're both about 45 pounds. The DB112 has an Eminence, a custom-made Eminence woofer with a 56-ounce magnet, and the Bergantino, the HD112, has a proprietary Bergantino driver with an 80-ounce magnet. So let's play through these three cabinets so you can get an idea of their basic tonal characteristics and how they differ from each other. I'm going to play the same three riffs through each of the three different cabinets using the same head, an Aguilar Tonehammer 350. obviously, tone is a very subjective thing. Our take on the characteristics of these three cabinets is the DNA, the David Nordschow over here, the DNS-112, is probably the most balanced speaker of all three of them, just kind of across the frequency spectrum. There's clarity, presence. It's well suited to a wide variety of genres and playing styles. The DB112 from Aguilar is a little bit more of a vintage sounding cabinet. It's got real presence and punch in the lower mids there, so if that's kind of the tone you're going for, then the DB112 is a good choice. And then the Bergantino HD112 up here just delivers a surprising amount of low end for a speaker of its size. A lot of that has to do with the huge magnet that's in that voice coil, the 80-ounce magnet. So if you're into something, if you need just a lot of bass presence, you're just playing some heavy rock and roll, then the HD112 from Bergantino is the way to go. It's a great speaker. All three of them are great speakers. So if you've got any questions about any of these speakers or any of the products that you see on the Bass Club site, don't hesitate to email us or give us a call. We'll be happy to answer your questions. Thanks.